Well, friends, today we have on the agenda a day that could define your career at Emirates. A group task in the interview. This is not only a test of your problem-solving abilities, but also a check on how you work in a team. It's simple. Do you want to be part of a team that flies around the world? Be ready to collaborate, listen, and support your colleagues. Let's be honest. The task is not to find the perfect solution, but how you make decisions together. Emirates recruiters evaluate not the final choice, but how you arrive at that decision. Your strength lies in how you communicate, how you give others the opportunity to express themselves, how you respond to criticism, and how you present your arguments. Main tips. First, be an active listener. It's important not only to speak, but also to listen to what others are saying. Show that you are listening attentively by nodding your head or responding to your colleagues' suggestions. Support your opinion with arguments, not just by suggesting ideas. Explain why you think that way. Your decisions should be logical and justified. Do not interrupt and respect others' opinions. Even if you think someone is wrong, listen to them fully first, and then offer your perspective. Support other participants. Your success depends on the success of the entire team. So help your colleagues if you see that someone is struggling to express themselves or feels insecure. And also, I almost forgot, at the first stage, you will be given your numbers. Get to know those guys better. At least 5 people before your number and 5 people after you. This is very important. You will be going through the group task stages, with most of them, together. Well guys, let's get to the point. We will analyze the task, the situation that occurred on August 18th in Moscow. The clever little fox managed to take a photo of it for you, and also recorded audio with the responses of all participants. We will discuss it in the webinar. So, you are the attraction manager at a large theme park, and you face a whole series of problems. Children are crying due to long lines, a customer got wet after a water ride, someone can't get on their favorite attraction, and older guests forgot their discount vouchers. These are the situations that need to be resolved quickly and effectively. Your task is to prioritize, but don't forget, the main thing is teamwork. Emirates wants to see how you work together, how you listen to each other, and how you present your arguments. Next, step-by-step tips. First, don't try to be the only leader. Teamwork is not a competition for leadership. Remember that Emirates values the ability to involve others in the process, rather than capturing all the attention for yourself. Second, emphasize safety and comfort. Every decision you make should consider the safety and comfort of the guests. For example, if the situation involves children or elderly people, this should become your priority. Let's move on to the first client. So, a client with crying children who is in long lines. So, you have crying children in line. What to do? In such situations, it is important to quickly reduce tension, as dissatisfied children can create a stressful environment not only for their parents but also for those around. Solution. Offer the family expedited passage through the line. As an additional bonus, offer the children small toys or some entertainment to distract them. This way you will kill 2 birds with 1 stone, calm the children, and create a positive impression for the whole family. Advice. If you are offering something to the children, make sure it is safe. For example, the children do not have allergies to candies or other restrictions. Agree with their parents before giving treats. Second client. A client who cannot get to their favorite attraction. What to do? If the client came for one specific attraction, and it is closed, it is important not just to say no, but to offer an alternative. Clients love when they are cared for and feel attention. The solution. Offer the client to take a photo by the closed attraction, give them a miniature or another souvenir. You can also offer a discount for a future visit when the attraction opens. This will show that you value the client and they will leave satisfied even if they couldn't get everything they wanted. Tip. Try to soften the client's disappointment through personal attention. You can offer an exclusive tour or VIP experience. 3. An elderly couple. Without a discount voucher. What to do if the couple forgot their discount vouchers at home? Care and attention to detail are important for elderly clients. Solution. Be flexible and offer to apply the discount manually. This will show your respect for older guests, creating a positive impression and strengthening their loyalty to our brand. They probably also have an electronic ticket. Ask them to show it and say that you will definitely automate all these processes next time to prevent such situations from happening again. Advice: always be ready to show empathy. Emirates values employees who can be flexible and offer solutions in unconventional situations. 4. A father. With a 9-year-old son who is not allowed on the ride. And now a classic problem. The father wants to take his son to the ride, but the rules state that it's only for those 10 and older. Do not violate safety rules, but show that you care about the customer and their child. Solution. Politely explain that safety is a priority. Offer to take a photo with the ride, give a souvenir, and invite them to return when the son turns 10. Advice: never violate safety rules, but always try to find a way to ease customer disappointment. 5. A group of tourists who have run out of souvenirs. What to do? If there are no more souvenirs and the tourists want something to remember, these situations can leave a negative impression on tourists if a solution is not offered. And the solution could be this: offer free delivery of souvenirs to their address when they become available, or find alternative products that may interest these tourists. Advice: always show that you care about customers even if you don't have the right solution at the moment. Modern, timely communication is the key to loyalty, and so the next. Client got wet on a water attraction. The client got wet and cold after a water attraction. What to do? Solution. Offer dry clothes, for example, from Lost and Found or merchandise, branded clothing, and treat them to hot tea to warm the client and make their stay comfortable. A quick response to such situations demonstrates care for the client, helps improve their experience of visiting the park, as well as their well-being. Next, how to work in a team. Show respect. Do not interrupt colleagues, even if you disagree. Let everyone speak. Argue logically. Every decision you make should have clear reasoning. Help others. Remember that the success of the team is more important than personal success. Recruiters are actively watching you, and they hear you even if it seems to you that they have turned away. Their success. Their ears are tuned, and they have eyes in the back of their heads. That's their profession. Now let's move on to examples in English. So, as always, no fluff, just to the point. Priority: crying children. From my personal experience in customer service, here you emphasize your invaluable experience with people. We would prioritize the family with crying children to improve their experience and retain it. Peaceful atmosphere for others. Small toys can help the situation and bring the children down next. About a boy who is only 9, he gave the Centuries a track I Take a Sub, and of the child and a memorable experience with a photo and a souvenir. And well, smoke to kombaku ND10. Answer briefly, and to the point. Do not arrange, do not allow the discussion to turn into a bazaar. Do not interrupt, help others. If you are the first to present the answer, always say, we, our team. And also, when you go on stage with your answer, stand all the same, in a straight line. Do not turn sideways or turn your back. Direct your speech to the entire hall, not just to HR. There are many of you, each answer should not exceed 30 seconds. In the end, to conclude nicely, you can say that all clients are important, and it is your job to make sure everyone is happy. Use simple, accessible vocabulary for understanding. Do not rush. Use gestures and body language. At the end, you can hold hands and bow, thank for the attention. I understand that my speech is probably not very memorable right now, so I have composed detailed answers and attached them as one file to the lesson materials. In the next videos, we will discuss 2 other situations that occurred with other groups. They are absolutely identical. Only the location and the list of clients who need it right now and urgently change. For example, the amusement park changes to a hotel or a flying ship or something like that. I don't know. But remember, the main thing is not how quickly you find a solution, but how you do it together. Emirates is looking for those who can work in a team, who can listen, offer solutions, and respect the opinions of others. Work for the team's result, and success will be on your side.